Welcome everyone to another edition of Mary Sky Readley's video blog. I'm Mary Sky. For some of you out there, you've been wondering what's going on since like 4/27 or whatever, and I'm just gonna cut down the brass tacks. So, a few things have happened. I was talking to a couple people yesterday on a few issues. I want to shout out to Tara, Jay, and Lexi. I'm sorry you got discriminated on your what do you call it, your house thingy. I knew that was coming down the pipe, being a Bible Belt, as well as I've dealt with that myself, being accused of many things in the past, and had to fight, and I lost, but comes a HUD, we basically won there. So that is something I wanted to share with you all, but comes a HUD, we basically won there. So that is something I wanted to share with you all. So anywho, Sam basically just messaged me a while ago. Apparently she's got to take some more milk and magnesium. I want to share with you all, a lot of you people out there always bellyache or complain about different things, particularly with other issues. Now, I'm going to break down, first part of this video is going to be an update on Chloe. Few people have told me to make sure, she stays medicated and so forth and so on. Now, a lot of people out there, there's about 6 of you, that are basically still throwing a fit. Now, a lot of you out there have just said, hey, let Rita be miserable. Well, here we go. So, when Chloe got out of the mental hospital, she was stuck, as you all know, going to a shelter. Shelter's plan is to dump her ass out after 30 days. They weren't caring. She had to be forced to go into a therapy medication management group somewhere. And for some of you out there wondering, there's a lot of complications. Now, while we're talking about complications, I will be making up the bed. So do not worry about that. Now, some of you out there, let me just say, I want to say for the record, all you people out there, I've asked you not to bother us, not pester us, etc. This is my story about Chloe. A lot of you out there are like, talking about the law enforcement. Let's just say law enforcement has already seen Chloe face to face, and they don't care. All right, it's water under the bridge. We're not killing a proverbial horse dead, But this is my video, and it's okay. You can say hi. So she's basically giving me some bacon. Hi. So however you all know, nothing is gonna happen. But this is not just a video about Chloe. It's also a video about me. Now, Chloe's home. Had a rough time, and if you're watching this, Lexi, I know you don't like bacon. So, anyway, because of the problems, as you all know, I went to a mental hospital myself, and so my mental hospital complicated a lot of things anyways. Not too bad, not too good. I will tell you, I got files delivered at her Social Security lawyer, but the third report's not complete because there's sensitive information in there that they don't want Chloe to have. So, the hard review is a roadblock that we've tried many times and they just keep sending rejected, but with no answer. So, we're hoping this time around, things get better. Now, we're not here to talk about medical records and stuff. The lawyer already said more likely Chloe will be on disability. She actually needs it. Some of the things I will tell you thanks to Chloe, she opened up my eyes to a couple things. One being what really truly happened at work. I mean, they basically put it straight there in her record. And I'm not going into details. I know you're watching this, Colleen. Shout out to you. We have answers there. So if you ever want to know, message me. I'll tell you. So
they try to set it up so I get, I don't ever get a job again on the streets.
Yeah, they basically tried to set up that, Chloe will be homeless
because they didn't want me having a job ever again at the place I worked at.
Yeah, well, you already went homeless. Anyways, so Chloe and I went out. We got most of her records thanks to her, release of info sent, did everything we can, faxed everything we can. We still got some. However, one of the reports was funny because I'm not dwelling on all this because it's making me purely sick, but let me put it this way. Now, a lot of you out there, including Sam and others, were like, saying, whoa, and don't do this. And so the hospital over there already had plans to send her home. Now, I don't mind, okay? The thing is Chloe knows the old joke, the buck stops here. Well, stops at me. But you know what? That's fine. So Chloe's home. She's a lot more medicated. She's doing better. She said no more mental hospitals. Now, the records that I was reading, which is funny, and I just had a shower, so I feel really clean. Felt dirty for a while, too. But anyways, stated she was in a mental hospitals in Arizona, Ohio, California, and West Virginia. I'm sorry, but, if Chloe can't remember, then I'm not going to be going and digging up information.
I've been in the state of Washington.
Well, apparently your record says something else. Anyway, so this young lady, we've had a few small issues, but nothing I can't manage being a Nord woman. This is a Breton. She's a Breton. Yes. So,
I like using magic on you. Your masters of magic.
Charm? Are you using charming?
Like people. You were to like.
I have force field. So
I don't want to summon a Daedric Prince.
Anyways, I just wanted to say, everything's good. There was a couple complications. I had to share some information with the lawyer. The lawyer is kind of cranky a bit. That the state of Washington, if there's sensitive information that's too sensitive, that can hurt Chloe, hurt others, they won't release it pretty much. But they just said they removed like 16 pages out of her file. So here you go. And all is there's a lot of problems. One of the things Chloe found out talking to some people, is her civil rights were violated. Being a trans woman, just like Lexington Terrace's rights were violated when they got evicted, apparently. Don't know. I saw her post, and that made me cry. I love them dearly as family. That basically they said that the discrimination is not good. But Chloe couldn't take her hormones unless she was on psych meds, which is a violation of the UN treaty and other issues. So technically, and she doesn't have to be forced on psych meds because it is destroying her brain.
They lied about my hormone levels too.
Yeah, and they lied about her hormone levels. You see, one of the hospitals that Jenna worked at basically said her testosterone was 100 times over. Now, when she got her hormone levels at one place, this place here basically did the labs and it came back normal. There's a couple problems, but nothing major.
Prolactin.
Yeah, her prolactin is pretty high, which means she can actually put a breast pump on her and actually milk herself. Her milkers, will milk.
Yeah, I've been lactating a lot, and it's my estrogen's normal, testosterone's low, so my hormone levels were right. And the interesting thing is, my estrogen was a normal female rate, even though I only took 1 milligram of estradiol pills a day.
anyways, the other thing I wanted to share with you all, because of this whole ordeal, was Seattle didn't have any benefits for her, basically. I mean, you know, the shelter apparently was forcing her to go do this, and this, and then afterwards the shelter was going to basically throw her out. So technically she's here. You know, she shouldn't be under a bridge. She shouldn't be doing this. Now, I don't know the whole details of everything, but apparently, you know, everything is smooth sailing. You know, there is no complications that I can see, except for I got a giant boil on my ass. And it hurts every time I sit down. I'm thinking of Diablo 2 with Guy when he goes, "Hey, guess what? I named a boil on my ass after you. It too hurts every time I sit down." Well, you know, my main thing is it hurts, you know. So, I'm going to get it lanced on Tuesday. I see the psychiatrist now. You know, like I said, the buck stops here. I talked to my psychiatrist. I've talked to people, and they all agree Chloe needs this program and that program. And a lot of people are furious. Let me just say furious, because they're kind of upset at the fact that the psychiatrist would even recommend this course of action. I'm sorry to say, but this young lady needs all the help she can get, you know. And I know there's people out there saying no, but basically, it's the way it has to be. Now, let me give you an update on a couple things. I was gonna do live with my spreadsheets, but I'm not doing spreadsheets right now. So here's the deal. What we're going to do is we will be personally taking a move. And I'm not telling anyone where we're moving, but we will be moving. And we got our applications in, and we are next on the list. And we will be renting a truck and leaving a Dodge, is what I call it, for a few reasons. Now, as I already said, we're not going to get into all the details, but we've had, you know, law enforcement at times drive by taking pictures of me and Chloe doing other things, and you know, since she got back, and it's kind of disturbing, but I did find out they can do it just because they're not violating the laws, and you know, as we know, nothing's happened. So I mean, she was face to face with law the other night at 5 in the morning. I was dilating her, so, and they came to the door, so you know, questioning Chloe on some words that she said. And Chloe's really, really trying to curb her tongue. She really is. She knows the tongue is basically a burning scepter, a burning flame that is basically a sin magnet. So, you know, I'm trying to teach her some moral values. Now, where we're moving is going to be great. I mean, we're going to be going out there, and we are going to be happy. Now, the second part that's this update is we are going to be personally going camping soon. We just want to get out of this town and do some camping and have some outdoor therapy, which one of my sisters thought it was a great idea. And, you know, and another person said the same thing. Now, for some of you out there, I want to make clear in this video, Chloe is already taking care of her part of the gear. She's not going to basically put everything on me. That can't happen, and then we don't go camping till August. So,
you're buying 2 backpacks, one for each of us.
Yes, we found out the backpack's got a laptop thing on the bottom. We're getting a little stove, a double sleeping bag. I think that works, right? Mm-hmm. A double sleeping bag and a tent. Now, the tent's kind of a little iffy on what size. I got to make sure everything fits in the 275-liter hiking packs. And we still got to make sure our cooler, which is on wheels, goes with us. So we will be carrying ice, and we will be getting our, you know, where we're going.
When we go to the train, we're going to take Moppy's cart with us.
Yeah.
To put most of the stuff in.
So, yeah. And so, anyways, we're allowed one backpack, and you know, Moppy's cart is exempt, and so we can load up gear in it. But you know, the thing is we got to make sure we pack everything properly. So we're going camping, and you know, we're taking the train, and we're just gonna go and.
First place we're going.
Do we really want to share our locations?
No, I'm not gonna say where, but I'm saying the first place we're going. Well, if we leave at night, in the evening, we should get there early the next morning.
Yeah, exactly, and it's gonna be awesome because it's camping. She's really stoked about it, you know. And I
say we're gonna be camping places around the West Coast.
Yeah, exactly, and you know, in the Pacific Northwest, and you know, and yes, I'm scratching my leg, but yeah, I mean, and so
we'd always travel down to California to Yosemite Park.
Yosemite Park?
Yeah, California.
Yeah, I heard there's yeah, that'd be cool. We could also check out. We're looking at Yellowstone and Teton. Apparently, there's many openings, and because we're hiking, you know, the thing is we have to follow the hiking rules because of Moppy. But you know what? It's going to do us some good. We're going to do some fishing.
Yeah, we're looking at Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and California.
Exactly. As she said, we're looking at Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. That's going to be some really cool camping. You know.
We can do the Redwoods.
I've always wanted to do the Redwoods. You see? Yeah, I was thinking of the Redwoods this morning, actually. I remember going through there as a child.
That's my birth state. You go through Redding, go through the city I was born in, Redding, California.
So, anyways, I wanted to share that with you all. You know, I still got spreadsheets to do. I got stuff to do. I got to get to the post office. I got to get some other stuff done. I got a review I got to do for Tara. It's going to be on a dog onesie for her business. And, you know, but anyways, last night, like I was going to say to the family, everything's a lot better today. You know, Chloe on mood stabilizers, and sometimes she gets a little moody. So, you know, I forgot this month to get oil for you for the razor for Moppy.
Yeah.
Mop is looking a little hairy. Anyways, with that said, everyone, you got the update, you know. So right now, the current update is post office, spreadsheets, video games, all is well, you know, nothing to report, actually, you know. Club sandwiches are being made. I like my club sandwich. Yes, I know, the bacon. Last night, Chloe made up 3 pounds of bacon, put it in a Ziploc bag, and, you know, I ate 3 pieces, and I had some milk. I'm trying to get the milk down because the milk container actually started to leak, the cardboard one. So the only thing left I have is chocolate milk. And usually I don't drink that often, but a half gallon for 80 cents, I can't complain, fresh. So, but anyways, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you all, just a short update. We're going camping. We're going to enjoy ourselves. You know, therapy's good. Everything's good. You know, Chloe's happy. There's nothing really to report. Chloe has a few things to say. I think she wants to say it. She apologizes to our transgendered sister who is blind. She regrets, you know.
I saw her page. I'm sorry for calling you names like Blind Bad and Blind Rain.
Yeah. She apologizes. Hello, Fabio versus the supporter. Welcome.
It was very cold-hearted of me to make someone who has an impairment like that.
I do want to say in this video that, you know, Chloe also apologizes for freaking people out on video with putting a knife to her throat. That was uncalled for. And that is one thing that pretty much made her snap, you know. And we all have to have positive reinforcement and not negative. And the second thing is that she apologizes to anyone out there that's found her video in July of last year, basically saying she's untouchable. She actually apologizes for that too. She's learned her lesson, and she does not want to repeat the lesson again. So how are you today, Fabio? I was just about to log off and go make me a sandwich. So, but anyways, like I said, we're just waiting on the last of the reports to come in so we can actually send everything up to the lawyer, you know. Broad. Rude.
If we have the money, we could also go Grand Canyon Part 2.
Yeah, Grand Canyon's cool, but I'm not going to be riding a donkey down there. Fabio is a supporter. Broad. Yeah, I guess he said hello, Broad. I guess he's more interested in these.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a black bra today, by the way. Talking about transgender people for a bit. Maybe I can get Chloe in here once she eats her sandwich so I can sit down and eat mine. But I've been removing people on Facebook today for sitting there and seeing people sit there and say, I'm moving to Oregon, I'm in a shelter, I'm going to get my sex change free. And it's like,
that's not how you do it.
It's like, you know, just so you know, I'm going to say this out of love. My cousin-in-law and my cousin shouldn't be paying for your sex change in Oregon. The taxpayer shouldn't be paying for it. Plain and simple. I'm getting tired of these people saying this. And I see these people saying that they're better looking than people like me and Chloe and others, all because they are younger and stuff. Younger does not mean that, you know.
Much more possible.
Yeah. And, you know, they're all cocky, and then 20 years later, they're still freaking single, you know. And then Chloe...
And their face mask go on.
And then Chloe and I were talking about... the transgendered people, you know, when it came to the older ones. We saw some butt ugly ones. It's like, you know... I saw one today that's like, do I look better as an old fart or as a hot, sexy woman? And the person had all this work done. And guys had like 400 posts saying they'd bang him.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't bang him. You know why? Because if I think about the old fart they used to be.
Yeah, I mean, it was a before and after. And I do not like to show before and after pics, you know. I mean, literally. So.
I didn't mind on mine because one of my before or afters, I looked like one of my before pics, I kind of looked like a skater boy.
Yeah, well, you know, you still look.
I look like a skate. One I look like a frat boy. The other one I look like a skater boy. And then in my transition, for a while, I had the goth girl look. I don't have the goth look now. I just look plain. I look plain because I just don't care right now. I don't care. I don't have time to put makeup on right now. I don't want to waste my makeup. I want to use it for like when we actually do stuff. That's what I'm saving it for. Because makeups could be expensive. And therefore, if I'm just going to hang out the house all day, why even bother with makeup? I get a lot of compliments as is without the makeup. Is that right, love?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like I pass though.
Nor do I when I see the youngins and I see these old farts.
My eyebrows are uneven. Oh well. Yeah, and and then when my dad tries to brag about how he looks, he doesn't pass, but he tries to convince everyone he passes better than a lot, but he doesn't. You can tell my dad's a man in a dress. But anyways,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going camping. I would love to camp. I haven't camped since I was like 14, so I haven't camped since I was 14. That was like back in 2002. And that was like those are like in the smaller state parks, like in Ohio and Pennsylvania. So it wasn't. I mean, you drove out of those campsites, you saw farms, houses, and all that. It wasn't much to camp. I'm like where we're going. It's just gonna be all forests and all that, and far beyond the eye could see. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be amazing, and that's something I always wanted to do. I want to go camping, cook some food over an open campfire. That's always been something I love. When we get our fishing license, or if we get a fishing license, or we're in a position where we're allowed to fish, we'll do some fishing. Hiking. I still want to go hiking. Hiking is a wonderful thing. I mean, you go on a trail and it goes up and down hills, takes turns, and I mean, if you've never been on a trail before, you just don't know where it's going to go or where it goes, and it's so fun and exciting just to keep following the trail to see where it goes. It's fun and exciting, you know. You're on a trail and it's kind of amazing where a trail can take you. It's like a little road you just walk on. When I was a kid, when we camped a lot, that's one thing I looked for was the hiking trails. And would hike on them. Now, another thing I'm looking forward to is with the camping trip is we'll be camping in a forest. So we'll kind of get out of this desert environment. I don't really like the desert. I had to live 4 years in Arizona, and it was hell. So, I mean, I can't even find a good, comfortable position to sit.
I'm having a hard time too.
And I'm
like
getting
I said,
light.
I got boil on my ass.
I think this hiking when we go camping, we go hiking, it'll do a lot of good for me, especially help me lose weight because I'm actually getting fat. I'm really getting fat, and it's getting to a point where
You have a little bit of depression there.
I know. I mean, I don't know if it's meds or what, but
The meds are what they said in the warning that you.
I understand that. Okay, my thing is, I've gained a lot of weight. I've weighed more than I ever did before in my life, and not only that, also it's been worrying me is the high prolactin level. How is it that high? I mean, I don't know if it's something I should be worried about, because they say some causes could be a tumor, cancer, liver failure. I'm just hoping I have none of those going on.
Her cholesterol is pretty high.
It is. I have high cholesterol, and that's worrying me too.
Yeah,
so.
and she has high triglycerides too, which is, sometimes can cause a goiter down here by the Adam's apple because of I can't remember what triglycerides cause it, but it also gives you I think it's what my uncle died from.
I've been throwing up a lot lately too.
Are you pregnant?
No, I hope not. I would hope not. If I was, you know how scared I'd be in this position if I was?
Yeah. Everybody said the same thing if he was alive.
I would have been so scared. I would have been so scared to the point where I think I'd pretty much think about if I'm gonna live, if I'd live through it or not.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I need to get tested.
Yeah, we will get her tested. Just with all the complications and everything. I mean, It wasn't, a lot of things wasn't easy. We won't go into details, but you know, it's okay that she's you know, here, and you know, you heard it from you know, you heard it here from Rita. Get your ass to Yellowstone. You don't want to miss the fireworks.
Come down here. Got you in a headlock. Pay up or else.
What?
Pay up or else.
Pay up what?
I love you.
Love you too. She's got a sense of humor, you know. You want to finish your lunch?
Yeah, you want to eat your lunch?
Yeah, sure. So we were doing a thing from 2012. Get your ass to Yellowstone.
Get your ass to Yellowstone. And then we'll be like, I'll tell everyone, you got to get out of Yellowstone now. Otherwise, it's going to get ugly here. Well, like, we'll also be talking about apocalypse. It's the apocalypse that we're talking about. They're building spaceships in China.
What did the government men want?
What did the government want? Earth's crust unstable? No, you know what we'll do is we'll sneak around the bushes, watch people hike, like subjects are entering the lake, and I'll chop down a huge pickle, like we'll bite down on pickles. We'll eat some whole pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! You know the actor for that guy. He was in other movies too, like Semi-Pro, Hunger Games. He's in the Hunger Game movies. Semi-Pro. He's also in Zombieland.
That's a good movie, Zombieland.
Oh yes, yeah. The actor who's also on The Social Network is in that movie.
One of the things that she missed the most, and she had a little shopping bag with Moppy's picture on it, was this guy. Moppy was depressed and she wasn't home.
I
So
know. I love this dog. It means everything.
Chloe should be
love
happy.
him.
She's got a nice dress coming tomorrow.
I do. And Moppy needs more gravy train.
Oh, yes.
We need to get more kibbles. And
Yeah.
then next month, we got to save our money for all that gear we need. For next month and July, we'll use our pays for both of those to get all our gear.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah.
I'm buying train tickets and we're heading off yonder.
I might, when we get back, I'm going to have to get a gem card for GL2 so I can buy Living World seasons I've missed. Unless if I can log on somewhere with Wi-Fi with my laptop.
Well, we do know where we're going. We're not going to get a location, but we know there's a Fred Meyer's right there in the base of the forest.
Moppy, I love you.
I heard Fred Meyer's was founded in Oregon.
Yeah, Fred Meyer's actually, they started in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're owned by Kroger, which is based in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, Kroger used to be owned by Aaron Rick Uncle.
You also got Fry's, which was founded in the Phoenix area, owned by Kroger. Ralph's, which I don't know if it was in LA or San Diego, but one of the two cities. Kroger owns them too now. Food for Less, that's another, I think it's Food for Less or Payless Food or something like that. That's in California as well, that Kroger owns. I've seen one in El Centro once, or Calexico. But I could tell it was a Kroger-owned store. You could tell by the design. Let's see. You also got other stores like Dillon's, King's Supers, quality QFC, quality food.
You still are around?
The Kroger owns them too.
I don't know.
There's in Pennsylvania. You got Turkey Hill, which Kroger owns Turkey Hill.
They must have sold turkeys in the past.
No, it was just a name. It was a small grocery store chain in Pennsylvania, and then Kroger bought them out. Most of the East Coast, it's called Kroger, except for like Pennsylvania, it's Turkey Hill, and then New England has their own Kroger store, but that's something else. But Kroger owns them. But most of the East Coast and the Midwest, it's called Kroger. The Bible Belt, the South, it's called Kroger. It's Kroger. Now Midwest and the Gulf South, that would pretty much. They have Dillon's, King Soopers. Colorado's King Soopers. Texas has Dillon's.
Texas also has Kroger's. And goes through Kroger's.
That's eastern half Texas. Western Texas has Dillon's. Western Texas and all New Mexico's Dillon's. Colorado's King Soopers. Utah and Nevada, it's Smith's or Smitty's. Smith's. You go to Vegas, it's Smith's. Arizona, it's Fry's. California, you got QFC, you got Food for Less, and you got Ralph's. I've been to Ralph's in San Diego, and
there's rallies in Sacktown.
I went into a Ralph's in San Diego, and it was just like entering a Kroger store. I mean, like everything was in the same. It reminded me of a smaller Kroger store I went to in Eastern Ohio. It was pretty much laid out the same, except it was a little more upscale-ish than the Kroger I've been to. But Fred Meyer is a good store because they sell a lot of stuff, even clothes and all that. And you also got Fry's Marketplace in Arizona that does the same thing, and Kroger Marketplace that does it too. So yeah, they all are on board with the marketplace now. And
I heard Kroger's owns Giant Eagle in Cleveland.
No, they don't. They don't own Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle's a different company.
See, didn't know that. Must be nice knowing these little tidbits.
I know, because we used to have Giant Eagle in our area too, in the Ohio Valley, and we used to go to Giant Eagle every time we went to Pittsburgh. They had Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle's like the main grocery store out in Pittsburgh. You got Giant Eagle. You got some Kroger stores, but not a lot. You mostly got Giant Eagle. You also got Save-A-Lot out there, and you also got Shop and Save. And Whole Foods you got out in Pittsburgh. Other than that, I mean... Oh, yeah, and you also got Respecs. So, yeah, we had...
I went to in Ohio was Aldi.
So, yeah, we had Kroger, Giant Eagle... Respecs, Save-A-Lot, Shop and Save, and for organics we had Whole Foods. And we also had Walmart and Target too that sold groceries. So,
like I said, there's Aldi's. Look in the Aldi's.
Yeah, we have all Aldi's out there. You don't have Aldi on the West Coast yet, but you know what? Aldi's actually owned by Trader Joe's now.
Tara took me into a Trader Joe's. They're all organic and high priced.
Yeah, because you go like an Aldi in Europe and Australia, it's a lot different than ours. Because ours actually been bought out by Trader Joe's. So.
I know the Aldi's.
I remember I went into an Aldi's in Eastern Ohio, and it looked a hell of a lot better than it used to. I mean, it used to look run down back like 10 years ago, but now you go to Aldi now, it's really nice, and they now they sell better quality food.
My father-in-law told me once about Aldi's being the rich man's grocery store in Cleveland.
Actually, when I grew up, it was a poor man's grocery store. All the poor people shop there. Now it's more higher end because Trader Joe's owns them.
Yeah, I went to a Trader Joe's once in Portland. Well, it wasn't bad, it wasn't great, but no, there's this Japanese store in Portland that's cool too. Wajimaya, that was really cool.
Yeah, those are like the cultural supermarkets. We had something like that in Mesa, Arizona called Mekong. We used to go to Mekong a lot and get some groceries there. They had a whole variety of Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, Thai, Mongolian.
Tara made this one pho at one time that Corey said was the bomb. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. But you know what? If you're watching this, Tara, you're still an awesome cook. It was just something that I wasn't really used to with the noodles.
You know what we also used to, like when we were out in Phoenix, we used to also go to like the Mexican cultural markets where they sold a lot of Hispanic foods, not just Mexican food, but Central American and South American.
She went to a lot of sushi bars too in
Arizona. We had a lot. One of the sushi bars I really liked out there, it's in downtown Tempe. It's called Raw. Raw is a good place to go, and if you're ever in Tempe, Arizona, you go downtown, which is really cool because they got a lot of cool stuff in downtown Tempe. Just because it's a college town, ASU campus is like right next to it. But yeah, they have Raw Sushi. It's spelled R-A.
I went to a sushi place once with Corey. Corey was taking care of one of his friends and coworkers' dogs, and anyways, they had this conveyor belt, and you go by, and Corey's like, "Here, this is cooked. This is cooked. This is cooked. Oh, this is raw. You want some raw tuna? This is cooked. This is cooked." In the end, you get the idea. We go around, and it was like $1 per plate. So, I mean, when I got done, I went back to their house, and I drank like 2 gallons of Ridgewalker brew that I bought just to get away the aftertaste.
I remember when the Kroger stores ended up getting sushi bars. Yeah, it's from Tsunami Sushi chain.
We got a sushi bar here in Chinatown called Tsunamis. It's a Japanese sushi bar right next to the post office.
A lot of sushi bars are Japanese.
Well, anyways, Chloe kept eyeing it, but I says we don't even know the price of it to go in there. We also got a Sumo and a Sumo Express in this town too. We do not want to get Chloe on sushi. That stuff will cost me an arm and a leg.
When I was in Seattle, they had a Russian market out there.
Because there's a high Russian population. So, anyways, everyone, I hope you got your update. Sorry we rambled about grocery stores.
I wouldn't be surprised if I walked into a Russian market and they had a big picture of Trump in there. They labeled Trump as Russia's hero. And Putin. But, yeah, I've seen a Russian market out there. I've seen the cities have a lot of cultural markets. Oh, I've been to an African market in Phoenix where they sold African food.
I had a friend of mine recently just get himself some clothes from Kenya. He's like tight fit, but it looks nice.
Oh, another type of store you'll find in the Southwest, like Phoenix, Los Angeles, San Diego, Vegas, is Australian markets.
They got Filipino markets too.
Yeah, I've been to an Australian market once in Phoenix.
See, one of the things that me and Chloe's looking forward to when we move to where we're going is there's a daily market where you can buy vegetables and fish. And we were looking forward to getting more fresher foods, So, everyone, I guess that's it. Nothing more to report. I got to go get some dip in me. And I guess I'm going to have to sit and figure out if I'm going to be playing Guild Wars when I get back from dip or doing spreadsheets. Maybe I'll do the spreadsheets tomorrow. It's Friday. Or maybe I won't. I do got to send out 2 faxes tomorrow for Chloe. Manager said no problem. I got to get the fax number for the one.
When Rita Lee gets the expansion for GM2, she'll be Rita the Revenue.
Yeah, I'm going to be starting an acro character. I actually love the Ranger because I got this bear that's always with me. His name's Moppy. By the way, I just saw a picture on Facebook the other day. Apparently, we've had baby here for 7 years. Come here. Oh, yeah, look at him. Isn't he adorable? He's my son. As you all know, this little guy, when I got off the train the other day for Chloe, I said, ready to go, see Chloe, and he basically stopped long enough for me to get the suitcases, the bags, and then everything else basically turned around and basically that he was looking for her, and he's missed her.
He loves me.
Hey, welcome, Michelle. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. So I guess you surfaced finally. I'm not going to basically type in the box for you, Michelle, because, I'm too lazy. And, I don't have a lot of time today to continue this video so long because I got
There you go.
Thou shalt not give thy dog thy bacon.
Here, take this.
No thanks. I've had enough in my damn heart. See, I would love to just gorge on bacon, but I got a coronary artery disease, and I'm not going to basically fall over.
Now that bacon you just ate, Moppy, will become dog poop soon.
I wonder if the bacon's made him constipated. He hasn't pooped since yesterday. So anyways, so while you were gone, Chloe, Michelle here said I was a man with fake tits.
Did she?
Yes.
I'm going to say he because he called you a man with fake tits.
Yeah, well, you know. I mean, that's the one I told you wanted me to help with the transition costs. Yeah, my job is to help you with your transition costs. So, anyways,
I got mad at you because you said you're helping me.
Well, who knows? I don't care. So, for all of you out there, I'm going to check my email real quick. I can use that with the mouse. And then I am going to go and have a dip because I'm getting to the point in my life where I'm just being flat lazy, you know. And I just got an email basically asking if I want life insurance policy. Oh.
For me, I thought you were going to say liposuction.
No. I do want to say for all of you out there, I don't want to worry you, but I have one other announcement to make. Now, Chloe thought it was kind of a worry at first, but for all of you out there, my closest family and friends, I'm taking liberty to prepay my funeral, if you didn't know. So, if anything happens to me, you know, I will be taken care of, you know. And no, I'm not talking about suicide or anything else. I just want to make sure. Aaron was unexpected, so now I figured it's best if I prepared, you know, so family doesn't get stuck with a huge bill. Maybe
you're going to be a war who gets Moppy.
No, it'll be simple.
Who'll get him?
Chloe will get Moppy, you know. You gotta remember, Aunt Tara would love Moppy, but Aunt Tara can't have Moppy because, as you all know, Moppy decided to bite into a chicken.
He caused too much trouble at their house.
Yes, I'm still paying on that incident.
That's why I'm being with them.
Yeah, so, you know. But I don't think anything's gonna happen. You know, when I go traveling in the Pacific Northwest, when I pass through Portland, I will see doctors. I will check on my heart. Heart's not doing good either. So, you know, we'll do tests. We'll run everything good. I got my 6-month test coming up. Remember from the heart doctor? Remember she said she wants me to check on it before surgery? That's what happens when you eat too much bacon. And yes, I picked up some bacon. Well, I had Chloe pick up bacon last night. I didn't want to go out. And so Chloe picked up bacon. It was 3 pounds for $8.97 at Safeway. And I wanted club sandwiches. So today we're doing single club sandwiches. But as I told Chloe, we need to make sure the bread doesn't go bad. So, you know, I'll be cleaning the griddle later today, and then I will personally
cooking more bacon tonight.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be using cherry wood smoked bacon. I had some almond wood and pecan wood bacon the other day. It was really good.
Yeah, we've been cooking. Yeah, we actually like our bacon.
Yeah, but you know, like I think Chloe was surprised that yesterday when I got up from my sleep, I was drunk. You know, for any of you out there thinking, oh, it's a bad thing, Chloe basically puts me to bed when I'm completely tanked. So she got me to bed. I got up around 1 in the morning. She was just finishing the bacon. She said she's hungry, so I took 3 pieces of bacon, had 4 cups of milk. And the milk, by the way, is whole milk. So whole milk, as Chloe is going to realize, is not good. It's high fat content.
I'll get you 2%.
Yeah, or 1%. But non-fat is just too watery.
But yeah, I'll get you some better milk. Your heart can handle.
Well, I will tell you all before I log off, chocolate milk is still bad for my heart.
Aren't you supposed to get heart surgery this year?
Yeah, that's the plan. They want to go in, you know, when I'm healed for anesthesia, and then they want to unclog it.
So they're gonna open your chest up.
No, they're gonna microcut, like they'll slit in there. They know what they're doing.
Oh yeah. How long will you be in the hospitalized after your surgery?
Couple weeks, they say.
Oh my.
Hey, at least I get all that fine cooking from them.
I'll just come and visit you every day.
We'll make sure their building should be finished from there for you and Moppy to stay on the floor. Remember, then you just walk across. Yeah. Chloe does have a fear of that little aerial tram, but as long as she doesn't look down, it's cool.
I'm afraid of heights. So when that thing rocks, I'm like, oh, you okay? Okay.
Afraid of heights. So that means if we're traveling, I don't get the aisle. I get the window for a plane.
You want the aisle?
Yeah, I use it for bathrooms.
Yeah, I'll give you the aisle. I don't mind the window. Because the reason why I have the window shut, actually. And I use the wall in the window to sleep on.
Oh, yeah. I would not be able to sleep on that. But anyways, you know, so just want to share that with you all. Don't get angry. You know, don't worry about me. I'm just making sure you guys know, you know, that I've taken care of things just in case something happens to me.
There a fly? Anywhere?
No.
If you ever do, though, please make sure I don't watch Final Destination before.
I don't fly because they're making it tighter and tighter for service dogs. You know, it's getting tighter and tighter for them. So, you know, that's why I take the train everywhere.
You can't have it. You can't have your service dog on there. Only fat people can.
No, we were on a plane once, and this lady basically threw a fit saying she was allergic. They had security escort her off and put her on a no-fly list. That's why we got into Seattle late. Usually when we take the fly, we usually take the underground train to our terminal in Seattle, you know, but we didn't do it that time. Me and hubby used to fly Northwest Airlines till they got, there was no more. We flew American or a United. United's not bad. We got a really good deal flying United down to get my boobs done, you know, which yeah. So anyway, we're going camping. We're going to be moving, and I am not going to be, you know.
You know what shelter I said in Seattle?
Uh-huh.
There was a light rail track underneath of it. Yep.
So you felt it?
Kind of. You were on the main floor. Yeah, you had the light rail underneath.
I'm just grateful that Chloe is here. She doesn't have to be in that stinking shelter. She deserves better, you know. There you have it. So, I want to say again to my fellow trans sisters out there, TRJ and Gabby, you got my prayers, sisters. Hopefully, they find your Jeep, and hopefully, you get everything squared away. I don't want to see you either of you homeless.
I don't want to see Lexi homeless. She doesn't deserve it. But the other person, I just sympathy for him for what they did to me. But Lexi, I hope things go well for you. I hope you get a car so you get to work, and I hope your employer or your boss starts paying the money he owes you.
Yeah, I saw something about that on Facebook. There you have it. So please, please, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. I'm disappearing now. I got to take a Duke. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.